Welcome back to the House of Cush, guys, where evolved hustlers come for astrology, rootwork, conjure, tarot, and practical spiritual strategy. Okay, today marks the new moon in Cancer energy. You are very tight on the money, whereas it's going to fully aspect on the 14th, which is tomorrow, okay? But you will start to feel that energy today. And it is one of the most powerful reset points of the month, y'all. Now, the sun, the moon, and retrograde Mercury are uniting in Cancer. So this makes it a deeply reflective new moon centered around home, things like emotional security, legacy, business foundations, and intuitive decision making. Now, later today, that moon itself, it enters Leo. It shifts the energy from private intention setting into visible leadership and creative confidence. Now, meanwhile, Venus in Virgo reminds us to refine our craft, and Jupiter in Leo continues rewarding those who lead with authenticity rather than ego. Yeah. So let's get into this collective message, okay? Because there's a little bit of noticeable shifts. And the new moon asks one simple question: what foundation are you planting that your future self will thank you for? Take a little time and marinate on that. So this is not the day to rush, okay? It's the day to write your vision, set intentions, improve your systems, and simply trust that disciplined consistency will produce lasting abundance. So, I do have the horoscopes for all 12 signs. And if you guys want to check out the root work tip for today, go ahead and subscribe, check out, or just if you're already there, turn on your notifications. How about that? Because you'll know when this drops. But definitely check it out because it is going to have a few little tips that you guys may find valuable, okay? House of Cush Patreon. All right, Aries, let's get into your daily horoscope, okay? Now, Aries, without further ado, a fresh chapter begins around home, family, and emotional stability. Instead of chasing what's next, I need you to strengthen what already supports you. Now, a business tip for my Aries: you guys need to organize your workspace and create systems that make your daily workflow easier. Taurus, your words, they carry weight today. Conversations, writing, as well as networking could plant seeds that continue growing throughout the coming months. I would encourage you to send some follow-up emails, reconnect with former clients, or update your website copy. Gemini, today's new moon highlights your finances and your self-worth. Build confidence by making practical money decisions. Now, you guys might think about reviewing your pricing and eliminating unnecessary business expenses. Cancer, this is your new moon, right? And the universe is inviting you to redefine who you're becoming. Plan intentions that align with the next version of yourself. If you're in business, you want to clarify your brand message and update your professional bio or offerings. So, Leo, now let's get into it, because before stepping into greater visibility, give yourself permission to rest and reflect. There's a quiet preparation, and it creates powerful leadership right now. Plan your next content series instead of posting impulsively, all right? That's the tip. Virgo, community becomes your greatest asset. Collaborations formed now will have a long-term potential. Now, your business tip: engage your audience instead of simply posting. Build conversations. Libra, career opportunities continue unfolding, but patience will outperform pressure today. Now, update your profile, maybe your resume or testimonials, to reflect your recent accomplishments. Scorpios, your perspective is expanding. Now, education, travel, publishing, or spiritual development may open unexpected doors for you guys. Invest time in learning a skill that increases your long-term earning potential. Sagittarius, transformation begins with honest evaluation. Release financial obligations or emotional attachments that no longer serve your future. Business tip, you may want to review some debts, look into some subscriptions and reoccurring expenses. Capricorn, relationships and partnerships are receiving a fresh start. Mutual respect creates stronger alliances. Now, you should review contracts carefully right now before making new commitments, especially while Mercury remains retrograde. Aquarius, daily habits become tomorrow's success. Small improvements made now compound over time. Go ahead and automate one repetitive task inside your business this week. Pisces, creativity flows beautifully under today's new moon energy. Your gifts deserve structure as much as inspiration. Business, go ahead and create you one evergreen product or a piece of content that continues working long after it's published. Rootwork vibes. What shall we focus on today, guys? Well, you want to set your new moon intentions. It peaks tomorrow, but it's like 3 days before and 3 days after is typically a really good time to work on setting those intentions and carrying out new moon rituals and spell work, okay? If that's your thing. Or pay attention to what's going on in astrology. If you feel a deep vibe, then I'm here to let you know why that's happening, whatever your thing is. Now, speaking of things, refresh your prosperity altar, okay? And you may want to pray over your business bank accounts today, all right? Now, let's get into these affirmations at 10:01 on the timestamp exactly. I declare and I decree that I build my future with wisdom, consistency, and faith. Every intentional action I take today becomes tomorrow's abundance. And so it is. Ashe. All right, y'all. Have a beautiful new moon to all my evolved hustlers. And remember, you're not simply manifesting success. You're becoming the kind of person who can sustain it. Now, if you guys enjoyed today's horoscopes, be sure to check out today's Cush Almanac, which is up next, for a deeper dive into astrology, root work, planetary hours, ritual recommendations, things like botanical allies, and business strategy for the day. If you like guidance tailored specifically to your birth chart, book a personal astrology or tarot reading through the link in my bio, okay? Thank you guys for being a part of the House of Cush community, and may your new moon intentions take root and flourish, baby. Yes, okay? All right, y'all. Don't forget to turn on your notifications. Chat soon. Bye.